What is going on, folks? It is Rigor Mortis. We are back with yet another video. You guys know what the deal is. Today we are talking about Castor Maritime Inc. stock, or CTRM stock if you want the ticker symbol. We talk a lot about this stock on this channel because you guys know that I'm a firm believer in this particular stock. But as always, stocks go up, they go down, they go sideways, and CTRM has been one of those stocks that has been really hit hard recently. And even this week, just this week, they announced a pricing of a $125 million registered direct offering. You hate to see it, but I'm going to explain in this video why I am still bullish on Castor Maritime CTRM and why I still like this stock. As always, folks, if you want to do me the biggest favor in the world, if you like these videos, please hit that subscribe button, join the family. We're growing so quick and I appreciate all the love and support. Throw a thumbs up on this video and comment down below about CTRM or any other stock. And one last thing before we get started here, please go ahead and find the link in the description below for Webull. I'm officially an affiliate of Webull. It really helps out the channel. Deposit $100, you can get stocks worth up to $1,600. So please, if you want to support the channel, go ahead and sign up for Webull with the link in the description below. Let's go ahead and get into it. CTRM announces pricing of $125 million registered direct offering. Why CTRM? Today, so this was actually posted on Monday, so I'm a day late here, but that's okay. We're going to cover it nonetheless. It has entered into a securities purchase agreement with a certain unaffiliated institutional investors to issue approximately 192.3 million of its common shares and warrants to purchase up to an aggregate of 192.3 million common shares at a purchase price of 65 cents per common share and accompanying a warrant in a registered direct offering. Now, guys, whenever we see registered direct offerings, of course, everybody goes around, they start frowning. They're like, oh no, they're diluting shares, etc., etc. One thing that I always keep in mind when it comes to direct offerings is, guys, this is not going to the everyday investor. It's not going to people like you and me. This, as it says here, is going to institutional investors, which means that there are institutions out there that believe in this stock, but they believe in it at 65 cents per share. What does this tell me? That the institutions believe that this stock is going to go higher than 65 cents per share. That plan backfired just a little bit. We know what happens whenever it comes to direct offerings, guys, and it held true for CTRM. But not only that, they did it at such a bad time, in my opinion. And I'm a critique. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that it's all sunshine and rainbows when it comes to CTRM. I am a critique of every single stock I talk about. They did it at a bad time, if you ask me, at a time where the stock market has been very volatile. And look what happened. Not only did this stock see 65 cents, this stock went down 20%, 22%, all the way down to 57 cents. It's kind of like a that's what you get type deal, you know what I mean? Whenever you come out with these registered direct offerings, the stock usually goes down to the price of the direct offering. Why? People like you and I, we start thinking to ourselves, hey, these guys think that their stock is worth 65 cents, so that's what I'm going to pay for it. And usually what we see is a slight recovery after it hits that price. What happened with CTRM was a devastation. This thing not only went to 65 cents, it went all the way down to 57 cents. And guess what? We haven't seen really much recovery. It's been going sideways all day, all week since that 57-cent price. We're still sitting at 57 cents right now. And so this goes to show you that when these direct offerings happen, we can see a big dip on the price. But you know me, for me personally, it's always, is there light at the end of the tunnel? And for me it is, there is, because these institutional investors were willing to put money into CTRM. Maybe so am I, personally. So we know what's going on here. I'm not going to read the rest of this bunch of shenanigans, but you can of course go through all this stuff. Somebody corrected me last video and said, because I said something wasn't so important. All of this is obviously important, but these videos can only be so long, guys. So I try to hit the highlights. You guys know how it goes. So what am I doing personally with my shares of CTRM? As you guys know, I'm a long-term holder of CTRM. I think this company has a very high potential. We know there's other maritime stocks that have been doing very well. Castor is very small compared to those. This is a penny stock after all. It comes with its risks. Their vessels, they only have 14 of them. I say only because relative to other companies, they don't have that many vessels, but we are putting our money in CTRM because we believe that they will acquire new vessels, they will expand their company, and the shipping industry is going to come roaring back here in 2021. That's what we're invested in. We're invested in the future. Now, when it comes to CTRM, we've seen these direct offerings before. These guys, the only way they were able to get all those vessels, not the only way, but they did issue a lot of shares. They kind of went on a little frenzy, as I saw one of the articles call it. They went on a frenzy where they were quote unquote printing shares, and their shares outstanding absolutely soared in 2020, and it came, and that's the price they had to pay to get all those vessel acquisitions. Now let's go ahead and talk about the price of this stock. 57 cents, as I said before. This is nowhere near what I think CTRM could be worth in the future. Of course, everything I say, guys, not financial advice. I'm by no means a financial advisor. I'm just here to put you guys on stocks that I am into. Please take everything I say with a grain of salt, do your own research. CTRM, I think that this thing can do well in the future, just based off of the fact that whenever they do these registered direct offerings, whenever they're getting more money, what are they spending their money on? They're spending it on getting more vessels, expanding their company, being able to charter more vessels. And that's why I am still bullish on CTRM. That's why I still really like this stock. Whenever I see direct offerings for stocks that I like, I don't frown. I get a little upset, sure, but I say, okay, if this thing doesn't recover straight away, this could potentially be a good buying opportunity. Now, that being said, guys, we have been absolutely beat down by this stock quite a bit. I mean, I don't need to mention what's been going on since all-time highs at almost $1.73, and I'm pretty sure it's gotten even higher than that. We have been, we've not been doing so well. It's down 67%, down to 57 cents. So I understand why market sentiment covering this stock might not be so high, but even on the bad days, I'm going to come out here and I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I am doing. When it comes to CTRM, I am looking to buy more at these prices. I was saying that if it comes down to 60 cents somehow, that I'll be trying to get a lot more shares. Now we're in between 50 and 60 cents, and I think that it's about time that I start really buying into this stock quite a bit. You guys know my cost average is way higher than this, more than double what this is. That being said, I believe in this stock. So what I'll be doing personally is averaging down, but I do understand why some people might not have great sentiment when it comes to CTRM and might not want to start putting in more money to average down, with potential of more direct offerings in the future and the potential to dilute shares in the future. I completely understand, but as always, I am here to put you guys and let you guys know what I'm doing personally and why I still have conviction in CTRM. And I know they just did this at such a terrible time. I mean, this thing was on its way down, and then boom, direct offering sent it down even more. But all we can do when it comes to CTRM and the stock market in general right now is wait and see. We did have some slight recovery in some of our other stocks actually today, and it was looking like a decent day, and it ended up being a reasonably good day compared to some of the other days that we've had in the past couple of weeks. But CTRM was definitely not on that boat. I am hoping, I am praying that we have good recovery in this stock soon. I'm hoping that their numbers come 2021, Q2, Q3 maybe. I'm hoping that their numbers speak for themselves and this stock can make a comeback, but only time will tell with this thing. I know the shipping industries are starting to really ramp up here in 2021. That's what I'm betting on right now when it comes to CTRM, that they'll do well based off of how 2021 will treat them and the shipping industry at large. As always, folks, if you're new around here, please hit that subscribe button. Join the family. It turns out 6.5% of you heard that right, 6.5% of you are subscribed that are watching this video. All I ask is that you hit that subscribe button, join the family, throw a thumbs up on this video, let's get it out to more people. Comment down below. I know some of you are disappointed about CTRM, but I need to hear your thoughts down below so we can have an honest and good conversation in the comment section. And please, last but not least, that Webull link is going to be at the top of the description. First thing, deposit $100, get you some free stocks that are valued up to $1,600. It really helps me out. I really appreciate you guys watching. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.